We will now be looking at the Christopher Ganer square piano. When I say square piano, in fact the piano is oblong, and it's an example of one of the earliest forms of piano. It has a story behind it. It came to Kilmarnock, to the Gregory family, in 1786. 1786 was a particularly interesting year for Kilmarnock because Robert Burns's poems were first published here in that year. The edition is referred very often to as the Kilmarnock edition. Now there is a connection between Burns and the piano. The Gregory family, as I say, owned it, and at a certain point when Burns was returning from Edinburgh to Ayrshire, he met with his friend Robert Muir of Kilmarnock, and both Robert Muir and Burns went to see the Gregory family and spend some time with them. And during that visit, a young lady played this piano and is supposed to have played some of the tunes that Burns particularly liked, and one particularly, the Lays of Lockerbie. And therefore this is a very significant piece of Burns heritage, as well as being an instrument which is historically interesting in itself.
Last time I was here, I didn't notice this. This is very interesting. So it's when you are playing with this lever, you can lift the top, so you can get. It's a little bit like a pedal to get more or less sound. Yeah. So it's a dynamic control, and you can tell where like it's growing from the lever.
Yeah. So it's worked by hand?
No, I think there is a hole. Right. There probably was
a pedal.
Yeah. So you would lift it with your feet.
Goodness. We have never known this.
It's very interesting. It's missing though. Can you put it all the way to the side? See this lever here move the dampers of the strings back or forward. It's probably hard to see from where you are, but yeah, this is kind of like a mute. So it's around this time that a little device appears here that is instead of these two levers.
And there was work done on this piano by Mr. and Mrs. Gould of the Harpsichord Society in the 1980s, and it was played in Dean Castle in the banqueting hall, so that it was used for performances. And we have one of the catalogues of the performances in one of the files through there. So it was in a playable condition 50 years ago, and as you can see, it's...
Yeah, I mean, you can tell the strings,
not bad.
Quite a few strings replaced. And big cracks on the soundboard, but those are very tricky. Sometimes with that kind of fractures, it's better just to...
So when did pedals first appear? The Broadwood over at the other side there, it's 1817, it has got a pedal. This one's, I don't know, came to Kilmarnock in 1786.
Okay, no, this is very... yeah. Pedal, like, we have examples of pedals as early as 1804,
Yeah, beginning
1803.
of the 19th.
Yeah. It's very interesting. That's not very common.
No.
No. Very interesting. I don't know what this is.
Someone's attacked somebody.
In later pianos, you get candle holders.
Oh, you're right. Right.
You know,